Welcome back, guys. Today is Sunday. I'm in Milan and this is a pre-recorded video, but you guys are still going to make a ton of coins. So what you're going to do is smash that like button, subscribe, of course. At 12k, we're going to be giving away £200 worth of FIFA points. 3 lucky winners, that'll be divided between, and of course, today we've got a compilation of the 10 best filters right now to make you guys a ton of coins. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, we are looking at the likes of Romero. So if you have a look, you've got Romero and Martinez on this filter, and both of them go for, I think, as low as like 800 coins there. So if we go for, I think it's 1.4k. So we are looking at a kind of a lower budget there. 1.4, you've got, they're pretty much going at the minute. Yeah, to be fair, we could probably sell these on at 1.5. So 1.3 isn't a bad point to start, but I would say that you're probably better off going a little bit lower, maybe 1.2. But for the video purposes, oh, that is hell. For the video purposes, we will. Oh, mate, we've just missed the 1k Martinez. That was lovely. So, just for those of you who didn't remember from yesterday or didn't watch yesterday's video, when you are doing this new style of the transfer market, obviously we've been kind of finessed a bit. They've taken us off the normal one. We're on the squad screen one. All you want to do is when you search, when it loads like it did there. So when it actually loads, you click A here. So the reason you do that is because if you click A as it's loading, if a player comes up, you immediately go to buy him. So what that means is you're not going to miss the snipes in the way that you've probably seen me do a couple of times, like just there. Oh, we've got an 850 on the second try. We are massive, by the way. If you guys didn't realize, we are huge. But that, I mean, oh wow. Right, we blundered that one. We definitely blundered that. But we're going to move on to the next filter because it was a good start. And for the final one, we've got a little bit of a reach, I suppose. We've got Trapp and Neuer on this one. Now, obviously, Neuer coming up is going to be a little bit of a rarity, but you've got Trapp hanging out your eyeballs. I don't know how I said that. You've got Trapps hanging out your eyeballs, so you can get a ton of them, and you can obviously make a little bit more profit off of a Neuer. I say a little, obviously a ton, but you know, he's a little bit less likely to come up. Now, selling these boys on at about 13,250 isn't hard at all. So EA taxed about 700 coins, which means if you go down to about 12, you're making a very easy 500-600 coin profit per card. And we've already seen one, which we did miss. We've got that one there, missed another one at 11k, missed at least one of them. We'll take a 12 or not, right? We're going to get the next one because I'm missing a lot recently. It's this new way of sniping. I don't like it, but obviously overcome, adapt. You guys know, Bear Grylls said it best. EA are the finessers, but we're going to get over it. Oh, come on. That was poor. That was unfair. Come on. You just got to give me one. I've had an absolute hell of a time with FIFA recently. I had one day where I absolutely like clarted people with ease, and then since then I've been absolutely clotted with sniping, with games. I think it's just like bad karma. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. If anyone can tell me tactics down below that they are successfully using at the minute, I will absolutely adore you, because I am struggling to just make ends meet of any tactic or do anything useful at the minute. Come on. Okay, we got a snipe. We'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas as well. Flipping hell, that took ages.
Someone told me, wonder where you are.
Going just above the 10k mark at the minute. Silver rare. Team of the weeks are very, very well priced and very easy to snipe. Now, obviously, you're looking at about 7k above the 10k mark, and you've got a few here. You've got one there at 18, one there at 17. I do think he's probably not a bad one to be picking up. But looking at the price now, I reckon we could snipe for 16k. So you're going 6k over what we said initially of the 10k mark. All you've got to do is sit on silvers, so it's a really easy one. There's not much of a task to it. You can definitely pick these guys up for as low as 10k. It is just about luck. Someone has to list one of them for you to snag it. I would say if you've only got 12k, set the filter to 12. You will definitely find one, because these guys go as low as like 5k, I think. So someone will make the mistake of listing it, and of course, silver informs are a lot easier to snipe than a gold inform. There's less demand for them, obviously, at the minute. We do have the objectives that do require them, so they've gone up a little bit. Previously, this would fit very nicely in a set of 10k filters, which may or may not have been why I had it written down initially. I did have this video planned, and then they dropped the winner wildcard stuff. So we've it's changed slightly, but to be fair, still making a good profit off these. And obviously, if you don't have 10k yet, you build it up with those first 2 filters. As always, you've got the ability to do that. So nothing's coming up right now. We're going to see if we can get maybe a 17k, just to show an example. Okay, so we've got a few there. Have just been listed. That might be a snipe. We're going to go 16,750. I feel like we can do it. I don't want to just cop out and go for the ones that are just sat there. I do feel like we can smash this one. Come on. Come on. Oh, what we got? Oh, 15.5. Nice. And he goes for what? I mean, he's literally the worst one. But he goes for what, 18k? So that's after EA tax, about 2k profit, just under. So not bad at all. We're going to move on to the next one. So throwing in this one again, we did discuss it the other day, but this one's a really good filter. You've got midfielder, La Liga Santander, Real Madrid. You've got Cruz, Modric, and Vinny, I think, on this one. Vinny being actually the cheapest of them all. I think we've just got to get Camavinga out of there. I think his max is, or minimum is 13k. Right, so you want to do 13,250, and then the max you want to set, let's have a look what we got now. Obviously right now, these guys have all gone up in price, so you perfect time to be doing this filter. I'd say arguably we're selling on for about 23,000 coins, possibly even 24. I'd say, yeah, we'll go 23,500. EA taxes if it's 24, so the EA tax is going to be 1.2, so we take it down by 1, then we go down by 2, so we'll go down to there. 21,750 is probably the minute now. There's 3 on the market. We'll go 21,500. We want to make the snipes. We don't want to. Oh, go on, Modric. Oh, right. I had so many opportunities to get that snipe, but we got that one, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. We got the next one. We'll try. I kind of want a better snipe because I feel like we just missed a really good one there. So that's good. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. We've done that very quickly. I'm trying to get at least 2 a filter, but it's happening quicker than usual. That is a sentence many women have heard from me. But we're going to move on to the next one. Of the rating and the values of these cards, we're going to go MLS and Italian. I believe we are left with just Insigne and Chiellini, which is brilliant. 284s, obviously, in a market which is quite rising at the moment due to the rating of cards. So that's always good to see. You got, any filter where you can just get 2 of the exact same rating, similar cards, is always good. Both fodder cards makes life easier. So 4.8 seems to be kind of like our best case scenario for a sell on. If we do EA tax as if it was 5k, we'll knock it down by 300. That's like a 50-60 coin profit. Down to there is like 160 coins per card. So not brilliant profit, but not bad. So we're clicking A. When you see that little loading screen, you click A because it prompts you to pick up the card. I would say that was almost a very good snipe, and I do think this clicking A when you see the loading screen is the best way to do it. Obviously we've missed 2 there, but we've missed them by actually missing them and not backing out. So first of all, this filter has an exponentially ridiculous amount of cards coming up. Second of all, make sure as soon as you see that loading, you are clicking for the A button so that you are getting the card. I do think that is probably one of the best tips I've received sniping in a very long time. So I much appreciated. We've missed a 5th one, I think, maybe a 4th there, but we're going to move on to the next filter because I can't just constantly show you me missing snipes. So we're going to move on to the next one. We're looking at one that has been a little bit less prominent recently, but has always been quite a good filter this year. It is Premier League forward, Spurs, minimum 10,250. You've only got Kane and Son really coming up on this one. So if we set similarly again, both similar rating, both similar price, so you've got a very nice filter here. You want to go gold rare to get rid of that pesky Perisic card as well, because he kind of ruins the filter. He doesn't really add much to it. Looking at the cards, I think they are both 89, if there's that right. Yeah, both 89, so both going to have pretty much a dead on similar value. 32k, I'd say probably 33 for a guaranteed, maybe even 34. 34 is a guaranteed sell on. 10% is 3.4, so we half that, basically 2k for EA tax, and then we'll go down to 31,500 to get us a little bit of profit. So with the way we've worked out tax and kind of done it a bit looser there, that's actually a little bit over. I think it's probably like 700 or 800 coins per profit on that one. So definitely not a bad one to be going for. Definitely not the best, but it's a win. We'll always say it's a win. It's a win. No complaints from me. If we can get one, that would be lovely. I mean, we've had poor luck with the last filter. They've got midfielder and Premier League. Now, if you set the price to around 40k, you can kind of see who we're looking at. We are looking at midfielders here, so it's a little bit pricier than your standard cards. You've got Lumberg being the cheapest. I think when you go a little bit harder, you get the likes of Mascherano coming up as well. Then a little bit higher than that, you've got a few more players. So you do have a range of players who are available on this. Now, looking at the price for this guy, first of all, I think we're probably sitting, let's have a look, 60, 70k, just under 70 maybe. Let's have a look. No. So it's just under 60 really. Okay, right, so there's a few there. 60k kind of gonna be the mark to attempt to sell him on. And we've got Freddie Lumberg. So how much is he? What's his max? Okay, so we can sell it for 10k. So that means you've got a good range there at 60k. We're gonna go 50. If we go 57, you're making a 1.5k profit per card. So that's quite good. And that's like the minimum, the absolute worst case scenario. You have a range of up to 50,000 coins profit, or just under. It might be like 48 is the max if you get him for 10.8k, I think is his minimum. But although that's not as likely, you are going to get ones like this really easily. You even saw I missed the snipe initially, but we've managed to go back in there and get that. If we list that at 60k, that is a, what, 2.5k profit. So that's a very, very good start for the first player in the video. We're going to try, see if we can do it, maybe get another one. Oh, is it reset the filter? Ah, it's taken off midfielder. Don't know why it's done that, but we'll go back to midfielder. I'm going to lower this a little bit more, see if we can get anything at 55. We'll do a 10 count, see what comes up, and then move on. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3. Oh! We've then got one at 55 as well. That is brilliant. We made some decent profit there. Between the two of them, very happy with that. Well, not that one. Oh, we don't want to put it up there. Well, not that one to 59 because it's a little bit extra profit anyway. We don't really need to sell it cheaply. And let's move on to the next. Next, we're going on to gold rare midfielder, Germany and Bundesliga. Then you want to go to the likes of Bayern Munich. You want to go to 14,250 gold rare, and then you want to set the max to, I think 17 is what Muller's going for right now. Let's have a look. Muller, okay, so I reckon we can probably be picking him up at 16. Last time we tried 16, didn't go too well. That sounds sus as hell, but I meant with Ole Gunnar. But we've got Muller, you got Goretzka, you got Kimmich, all coming under this filter. Obviously, Kimmich, a little bit harder, I think, to snipe, but you've got the opportunity for all of them, and you can make a decent bit off of every single one. Now, realistically, we could probably snipe. I mean, we're going to sell on at 18k. I'd say we could probably go for 16,500 realistically. It does seem like right now the market isn't being too active. I don't know if that's maybe a bad time from me or anything like that, but it doesn't seem like a ton of cards were coming off on the last filter. So I don't know if that's just going to be a consistent theme, but it is quite an easy little filter, as you can see. I'm also not searching half of these because I'm being a retard. And don't worry guys, I am technically retarded, so it's okay for me to say that. Are we going to get one? Maybe not, maybe. 10, 9, 8. Oh, we've missed one of the best ones. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's such an L. Right, we're going to move on to the final filter that does fit our 20k budget. We're going to go to Premier League, Man City, Spain, and then we're going to go to gold rare. And you've got Laporte and you've got your Rodri's there, both of them coming in just under 20k at a nice price. Let's have a look at the 15, the 14 mark. No, 11. Okay, it's a little bit more under 20 than I thought, but definitely a very good filter for that budget. Let's have a look. 13,250. Okay, nice. We're going lower. 12. Right, so the cheapest one on the market right now, 12,500. You can sell for 13. EA tax is about 700 coins. We'll go 12k. You're making just over 300 coins profit, about 400 roughly. Let's have a look. Can we get a good snipe? Ideally, I'd like to get one snipe because we're flipping doing terrible today. The Oles were okay, you know, we didn't do bad on that one. But the last filter, that was absolutely mud. I think that was, we missed that Goretzka, and he was very blatantly available. I'm just bad at sniping apparently. Come on, we don't want to spend too long on this. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time, but we'll do a 10 count, and you guys can obviously try this one at home. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, I'm not even searching. Right. You've got to use your stick for this one. The D-pad don't work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow.